Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Marilyn Darling Show. And welcome to another episode of an ink review. How is everyone doing today? Are you having a nice day? Sorry, this usually takes the longest part, and I've been very busy today. Even though today I'm not working. Doing a memento piece for a friend. Blue. Shaeffers Purple. Thanks go out to the OC Pen Club for providing the sample for this review. Alright, today's ink came in a sample bottle like this. Today's pen will be using the Fountain Pen Revolution Himalaya in Amethyst. Alright, let's take a look at this ink. Here is our ink of the day and our comparison panel. On here it looks much more blue, so if you're thinking thoughts about getting some of this ink, perhaps try a 4mm sample from Van Ness Pens. It does have a little bit of gold sheen there, which I just noticed right now. Right there, that's interesting. Here's our ink swatch, and water resistance test shows it doesn't have any water resistance whatsoever. Now, I do want to look at some other inks just really quickly. Okay, maybe not so quickly, but even some inks that don't have most water resistance, you can tell where I put down the blobs, but this one, just not at all. So you can see that this one doesn't have any water resistance whatsoever. And to prove it furthermore, I want to do a little experiment. So here I have Shaeffers Scrip Royal Purple and some Platinum Carbon Black. Completely gone. So don't put this on the outside of an envelope, whatever you do. Okie dokie. Here is our ink painting of the day. Looks very nice, very nice. And here is our toilet paper chromatography. I do see a little bit of like a dark bluish gray bit here. And then there's purple along the outside. And I really don't see any other colors in it. Nope, just purple. So that's good. Okay, let's do some paper review, shall we? Down to the last couple before the end of this booklet. Alright. This is the Pen and Gear Memo book from Walmart.com. It's spreading into the page a little bit. A little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Sorry, I get my carburetor running. Alright, before we continue, I'm going to share this with my friends. I would encourage you at this time to share this with your friends so that they can come and hang out with us too. Alright, how is everyone doing today? Are you having a nice day? I hope you're having a nice day wherever you are in the world. It's kind of a cold, gloomy day outside. So much I had to use the heater this morning. So... Alright. This is continuing on the paper journey. This is lightweight traveler's notebook paper. Bump up the brightness just a little bit so we can see what's going on here. There is a little bit of gold sheen. No feathering, no bleeding, barely any ghosting. Super lightweight traveler's notebook paper. A little bit of sheen, no feathering, no bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. A lot of bit of ghosting. This is Ayush 100 GSM paper. Do something just really quick. Alright, Ayush 100 GSM paper. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. This is Moleskin 70 GSM. A little bit of feathering, a little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Alright, this is Field Notes Journal. A little bit of feathering, little tiny bits of bleed through, and a little bit of ghosting. This is Fabriano Eco Qua 85 GSM. A Little bits of feathering. No bleeding, no ghosting. 52 GSM Tomaway River. Nice gold sheen. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. This is Leuchtturm 1917. No feathering. Little bit of ghosting. MD paper. Midori MD paper. No feathering. No bleeding. Little bit of ghosting. This is the Jot Journal from the Dollar Tree. No feathering. No bleeding. No ghosting. Mormon Nemosity 80 GSM dot grid. No feathering. Little bit of bleed through right there, but other than that, there's no bleed through, no ghosting. Oxford Optic Paper 90 GSM. No feathering. Little bit of bleeding, little bit of ghosting. Clairefontaine 90 GSM. No feathering. No bleeding. Little bit of ghosting. Lamy Booklet 90 GSM. No feathering. No bleeding, but a little bit of ghosting. Exceed 100 GSM heavyweight paper from Walmart.com. No feathering. Little bit of bleeding, little bit of ghosting. Up and Up Wide Rule Composition Book. Hi, Amy Alphabet. How are you doing today? Are you having a nice day? Happy weekend. No feathering. No bleeding. Little bit of ghosting. True Red Composition Book from Staples.com. Barely any feathering. Little bit of bleeding, little bit of ghosting. Abaga notebook paper. Oh, I did find out that this is a 81.4 grams. 81.4 GSM. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. I really like this paper. You guys, I think this might be the new Tomaway River. It is so smooth. It is like butter on a hot skillet. Nice. Alright, this is the Nanami 7 Seas 68 GSM Tomaway River. Oh, somebody sent me a shitty sent me a Excuse me. Aw. Cute. Thank you. Alright, so there is just the tiniest bit of gold sheen. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. That's good paper too. Okay, this is Rhodia Dot Pad 80 GSM. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Artist Loft 100 GSM paper. No feathering. Little bit of bleeding, little bit of ghosting. Yeah, just two little bits of bleed through. Too bad. This is Buffet handmade paper from Italy. Oh, it is feathering into the page, but no bleeding, no ghosting. The Apica paper is a great price here. Do you have a preference, lined or well, in my everyday writing, I like writing aligned paper. I like dot grid the best though, because then I can do things with it that I'm not necessarily using it for writing. I can make little squares and whatnot. Okay, this is a U-style notebook paper. There's just like one little tiny feather right there on the purple. On the P, on the purple. And there's minimal amount of bleed through and only a little bit of ghosting. Sheffield Home Paper Goods. A little bit of feathering on the P. Minimal bleed through and a little bit of ghosting. Excuse me. CVS Caliber notebook paper. A little bit of sheen, no feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Mead wide rolled notebook paper. Does pretty good with the mead, not very much feathering. A little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Oxford notebook paper. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. I mixed these up. No wonder I got confused. 5-star notebook paper. A little bit of feathering. Tiny bit of bleed through, a little bit of ghosting. This is that speckled art paper. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. I wish I knew what this was. This is some pretty good paper, too. Okay, this is Acabee cross-section pad. No feathering, no bleeding. A little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Okay, amazing. Let me know. Let me see what I can come up with for your next Happy Meal. Oh boy, I'm so excited. Yeah, we have a store that's called Mido. I spent $50 at Mido. This tiny Apica page book was only $4.35 for 34 pages. I don't know how many pages it has, but all I know is it's really slick paper. I like it. Alright, this is HP Premium 32-pound copy paper. A little bit of spread, but no feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Yeah, I'm not really looking for paper right now, but if I ever run out of paper, I'll let you know. I am trying to whittle down my collection of things because, as you see here, I have an entire bucket of paper. Entire bucket of paper. So, trying to whittle down my collection ever so slightly. Trying to find things to do with it, but I don't really have anything to use much paper on. I am moving into another journal here pretty soon, so we're gonna be seeing that. Okay, this is the JNB copper plate graph pad from johnneilbooks.com. A little bit of feathering, a little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. If you need some paper, you let me know. How's that? Original Crown Mill 100 GSM paper. No feathering, no bleeding, barely any ghosting. Yeah, I'm trying to whittle down my my crazy amount of paper collection because it's snucking futz. I have too many papers. I'm almost out of the Pen and Gear memo book. But I have another Pen and Gear memo book, so I'm good to go. I think, I hope. We'll see. Okay, let's do a comparison panel and see where this ink lies. It might be a purple ink. What do you think? You think it's purple? Okay. Tomorrow I want to do an organizational video. I want to organize my ink swatches. Not these ones, but my ink swatches. Alright, so this is Shaeffers Scrip Purple next to Tatcha Murasaki Purple. These are very similar. Pen BBS 270, Monteverde Rose Noir, Monteverde Purple Rain, Stipula Purple, Diamine Bougainvillea Purple, Noodler's Le Coeur Royale, Birmingham Wisteria, Monteverde Birthday Cake. This one's kind of close. Mayora, Amalfitano. This one's kind of close. Diamine Nightshade, Provence Lavender, Violet Silver, Bilberry, Carcos Violet, Monteverde Sapphire, Organic Studio Eggplant, Diamine Phillip, Tasha Nakamurasaki, Monteverde Amethyst. These are like twins. Aurora and Clear Acacia. These are also very close. Dominant Industry Pearl Dawn, Diamine Damson, Diamine Memory Lane, Robert Oster Violet Dreams, Sailor Moon Neko Nagi, Venta Violet Mascara, Noodler's Tchaikovsky. Ooh, Scrip Purple. Why does this one look different than that one? They are the same ink. I think that this one might be Royal Blue, but I could be wrong. Diamine Imperial Purple, Twisby Royal Purple, Diamine Festive Joy, Colorverse Hayabusa Glistening, Iroshizuka Murasaki Shikaboo, Mont Blanc Psychedelic Purple, Diamine Mabaros Hat, Pilot Mixable Violet, Waterman Tender Purple, Diamine Majestic Purple, Troublemaker Foxglove, Robert Oster Barossa Gilt, Pannonia Argona Lilac, Giabana Violet Boreal, SWS Griffin Purple, Birmingham Andy Warhol Pop Art Purple, Cross Violet, Noodler's Bay State Grape, Freedom of the Starry Skies Purple, Lamy Violet, Diamine Lavender, Fake Lamy Dark Lilac, Lamy Dark Lilac, KWZ Brown Pink, Diamine Purple Dream, Jabba Amethyst Delarelle, Birmingham Gooseberry, Diamine Amazing Amethyst, Diamine Harmony, Noodler's Violet, and Mont Blanc Lavender Purple. Well, what do you guys think about today's ink? Are you guys looking for a washable purple? Well, this might be the one, because it has no water resistance whatsoever. It would make great for like watercolor, or like doing using the platinum carbon black. If you were to like make a paint, like a sketch with the platinum carbon black, and then use the Shaeffers Scrip purple to like do like highlight, that would be, and like a little bit of water brush after it's dry, you know, that would be where it's at. So let me know what you guys think of this ink in the comment section below. That is all I've got for today. I want to thank you all for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed this one. I hope that you learned something. Please share this video with your friends. Follow me on social media. Like, comment, subscribe, ring the little bell. Make sure it's set to all so when I upload new content, YouTube notifies you. And I will be back very soon with another video. So, take care until then. Oh, I love you, bye. Have a great day.